When you are delivering your content and you are delivering your offer, there is so much information for you to gold mine about you as a host, what works for you, and how you can make your live event work even better for you. So often, my private clients and my students come to me and they always are asking about how do I design or refine my high ticket offer? How do I design or refine my content? How do I fill my room? How do I figure out the tech? It's all these details about high ticket offers and virtual live events, and they're all focused on one thing, which is how do I sell more high ticket offers? And listen, that's super valuable and super important. I mean, it's the business I'm in, taking the power of a high ticket offer and launching it through the power of a virtual live event to create your very own purpose-driven payday. But it does leave out one really important thing. It's a process that I call gold mining. And so often, if I said the word gold mine, you'd immediately think gold, money, more money. And yeah, they're designed to do that. There's nothing more efficient to do that in this world. But that said, it leaves out the thing that I think is equally important and is actually the key to creating the gold mine that you so want. It's the process of gold mining. And the process of gold mining is actually digging into all of the rich reserves, all of the gold that's outside of the payday. Okay, let me break down what I mean for you. You host your first or next virtual live event. Here are some things that are absolutely going to be available to you if you choose to use these rich resources. The very first is chat. One of the things I most love about virtual live events is that you get a front row seat to your attendees and they get a front row seat to you. And as part of that process, the filters come down, the vulnerability comes out, and people become really, really comfortable just typing away in the chat about exactly what they're thinking, what they're loving, the ahas they're having, where they're stuck, where they're struggling, problems, pain, solution. What does that sound like? Marketing gold. That is right. It is so good for you to export the chats from your virtual live event and gold mine it. I want you to go through it and look for testimonials that you could use. Look for their words. They're telling you how to speak to them. Look for the pain points and the solutions that they love and really lean even more into those in your marketing and in your deliverables. Okay, here's the next thing. So tuning in during the event and even watching your content afterwards. That's right, folks. I want you to record everything. You're having a virtual live event. That is one of the benefits of a virtual live event is it's all recorded and you can go back and revisit your content. You can go back and revisit you and your delivery and make it even better because this industry is all about iteration. And that leads to the last piece of gold mining is looking at your numbers. The math doesn't lie. Who registered, who showed up, who actually converted. You will often find that a bucket of attendees that registered for your event, it might have been a referral partner or an affiliate, or it came out of ads or a webinar or a challenge or a launch, and you're thinking, oh, this was a gold mine. I had so many attendees come from this bucket. And then you find out, wait a minute, that bucket had a lot of registrants, but not a lot of buyers. But then there may be this outlier, this little bucket that you thought, oh, there are not that many attendees that came out of that effort. And then you look, but that little group of attendees generated a huge group of buyers. So what would that tell you for your next event? You need to focus more energy there because that is where your buyers are. Those are your right fit clients. I promise you, if you start looking at your event in that way, and if you start gold mining, you won't be like those people who are, picking their way underground, looking for the gold, right? Digging the tunnel, pickaxe after pickaxe, looking for the gold, and it's right there, and they stop right here. They think, I'm never going to get to the gold, and they stop. But you know what? It was all those reserves, all those things they learned, and they were almost there. And that's you. There is more gold on the other side of gold mining. You can do this. If gold mining just made it all click for you, I've got a bunch of other tips and hacks just like that I teach at the virtual event on virtual events. It is my 3-day event where I break down my proprietary process step by step so that you know exactly how to design or refine your high ticket offer, your content flow, your marketing and messaging, and your tech stack. Yeah. It's a gold mine. So if that sounds like you, I want you to register for the virtual event on virtual events. Claim your space, and I'll see you on the other side. If this content was a gold mine for you and you'd like more, I want you to follow, like, or subscribe. And do me a favor, leave me a quick comment. Tell me what you most loved about what I just taught. Tell me what else you'd love for me to teach in a future vlog. I promise you I read every one. You know why? It's a gold mine. Thank you for doing it, and I'll see you on the next vlog.